Every disc golfer has that one course where every hole feels birdieable, at least in theory. So I decided to put it to the test. One course, one day, one goal. Birdie every single hole. Sounds simple, right? Yeah, I thought so too. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. Welcome to the first Birdie Bucket Birdie Challenge. Okay, so it's just me out here at Coker Park in Pelham, Alabama today. Rachel couldn't join me. So the challenge I thought of doing is one of the birdie challenges I've seen a lot of other people do. So I'm gonna play every possible layout out here. So I'm gonna throw at each layout once, move to the next hole, and I'll have to play every layout before I am allowed to circle back and try the ones I missed again. We're gonna start with a short layout. So hole one, 198 foot par 3, just pretty open hole, just get it out there. I'm gonna try my range at it. All right, that should be up there for a putt. All right, I got this left about 15 feet. Pretty strong left to right wind. All right, one down. On to hole 2, a 259 foot par 3. Have to land within the path. Anything outside of that is OB. So I'm gonna try to get my compass up there at it. It's gonna ride left. And I'm OB, so. And another par. All right, about 20 feet left for my birdie. This is where I really need my putt to be working for me today. Can't be missing 20-foot putts. Oh my gosh, and I did. All right, hole 5, 170 foot par 3. I'm gonna throw my Tersus up, just try to get it to turn over and just land right out there in the open. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna be good or bad. All right, I went about 20 foot long again, so another 20-foot putt. Let's not miss this one so we can be done with this hole. There we go. 2 down through 5. If I'm long enough, oh no, I don't know if I made the island on that one or not. All right, so this is what I got left. I did barely make the island. Couldn't have cut it any closer. And I'll give it. Oh. Another par. And I hit an early tree. Move on to the next hole. Now come back, give me a putt. Ooh. Which is gonna. If it gets stable. My first round through. And I missed it. Doesn't matter, it wasn't for birdie anyway. All right, first round complete. Only 2 birdies on the round. I'm not gonna be able to play some of those positions again for 3 more playthroughs, so. Make one here. And another par. I went over the top. Let's try and get something up there for a putt. Nope. All right, hole 5, long position is 241 feet. It's kind of the same shape as the short position, just a little bit further up. I'm gonna throw my Tersus at it. Just try not to miss the Mando and get over there for a putt. It's a good bit long, but should be a putt. All right, back to hole 6, 211-foot island hole. I'm gonna go my range again, see if I can knock this one out this time. Sit there. All right, there we go. I think I got this one. All right, finally got another birdie. That's one more hole down. And we're back at hole 7, 165-foot par 3. Try the same shot, just try to get a little more inside and don't hit that tree. All right, that should be a putt at it from the backside. See if we can knock another one of these out. All right, I've got this slightly obstructed putt left for birdie. See if we can get one in there. All right, I got this left for par. Okay, we are back at hole 8, 145 foot. I'm gonna try my Zone SS this time, see if I can get it to just go a little straighter and get a putt at it. Okay, I got a favorable kick at the end. Maybe I'll have a putt at that. Okay, I've only got 15 feet left for birdie. I really need to get my putt working and not mess this up. There we go, finally another birdie. And that was a terrible run at it. All right, that's what I got left for par. So another round finished. I only gained, I think, 2 more that time. So I've still got 15 holes and positions to birdie. We are now moving on to the long tee pads. We're gonna play the short positions this time. All right, hole 1, long position, 206 feet. I'm gonna throw my Zone SS at it. All right, it's actually a shorter putt than I thought. Only about 15 feet. Headwind. Barely over the cage, but that one's in. Another one down. All right, hole 2, long tee pad, short position, 283 feet. I'm gonna throw out my Saint out at it just to see if I can get a putt at it. All right, there's another birdie in the books. All right, hole 3, again, 1 tee pad, going to the short position again, 399 foot, par 3. I'm gonna try my captain this time, see if I can get it to ride a little bit further. It gets stable. All right, that was a good drive, almost pin high, about 15 foot left. Another birdie in the books. This is one I thought was gonna give me trouble, so got it on the second try, so that's not too bad. All right, on to hole 4, 219 feet. You've seen me play it once already. I just need to get up a little bit higher and have a little bit closer of a putt. Trying the same disc, trying the compass again. I may have skipped long, and it might be in the creek back there. The creek's dry, so not OB right now, so maybe I'll still have to putt at it. All right, so I'm in the creek bed. It is dry back here, so I'm not gonna count this as OB. Another one in the books. All right, back to hole 5, 241 foot. I'm gonna go ahead and play to the long position here because I've already finished the short. Try my Zone SS at it. And that's gonna be too stable. That might be a putt at it though. See if I can keep my putter hot. There we go. I thought that was going to catch the top of the cage, but snuck over the top for another birdie. We are back to hole 7, 165 feet. I'm going to change up my game plan a little bit, try the Zone SS backhand turnover, see if I can actually get a closer putt at it. All right, I think that one is par. And another birdie in the books. Here at hole 9, long tee pad, long position, 623 foot par 4. Just got to get out of the gap for the first shot. To really have a chance at a birdie, you want to get some distance, so I am going to try to go for this. Put a little bit on it. Oh, the wind really caught that. Hopefully I'm safe right there. There's really not much OB to worry about, but there is a ditch. If I'm in that ditch, this is gonna be a really hard birdie to get. Okay, I've got about 300 feet left. There is a headwind. I'm gonna try to get my captain to kind of turn over and just dump out right by the basket. We'll see how close that is. That's gonna be a long putt, but I might have a chance at it. All right, this one I do think is gonna be the hardest birdie to get today. It's just, even getting out of the gap, you still got a 300-foot shot, kind of obstructed by trees. So you really gotta have 2 really good shots to get a birdie on this one. Not ungettable. I don't think I've actually ever got a birdie on this hole yet, but we're gonna get one today. All right, here's where I landed for my second shot. I got the tree is kind of in my line, but I should be hyzer in at that point anyway. Let me see if I can get close. I think that was pretty close, but not quite a birdie. And here's my tap in for par. All right, so third playthrough. We still haven't played. There's long tees, long positions yet. There's only a few holes that even have that layout. So I got quite a few birdies that time. It's pretty good progress. I think I'm gonna get this challenge done today. All right, back at hole number 1. Long tee pad, long pin, 264 foot par 3. Going at it with a Tersus. All right, that may have went too far right, might be in the water, but we're gonna go find out. All right, so it looks like I hung up right on the edge. Only 15 foot left for my birdie. What the heck? Well, another one missed. All right, hole 2, long tee pad, long position, 364 foot. It's just up there across the ditch. I'm gonna try my skyway at it, see if I can get a putt. Not even close. Now on to hole number 3, 434 foot par 4. I'm gonna go at it with my Thrasher, see if I can get near the opening. That's the goal. If I can get stable. All right, that might be the perfect drive to get birdie on this hole. All right, this is probably the best drive I've had in this hole. So let me see if I can get through one of these gaps and get my birdie. I think that's gonna do it. All right, another birdie down. Now, if I can just get the birdie on hole number 4 on the long, we'll be done with this corner of the course. Hole 4, 354 foot par 4 in the long position. I'm gonna throw my Bel Air at it, see if I can hit the gap. That is in through the gap, so we'll see if I have a clear line up to the pin or not. If so, maybe I'll actually have a chance at birdie. All right, so I actually made it into the gap this time. I am a little further left than ideal, but way better than in the trees on the right. I want to try to get my zone up there for a putt. All right, about 10 feet left for birdie. All right, feels good to get that birdie on hole 4 long. I really knew hole 4, hole 3, and hole 9 would be the hardest ones out here today. I've actually never birdied 9 in this position, so it'll be nice to get it today. All right, hole number 9, 623 foot par 4. Let's try this one again. I'm gonna try the Skyway at it, see if I can get up there, get some good distance. It's gonna fade out left again. I'll be pretty much right at the short pad. So still a birdie chance, but still gonna be tough. All right, not too bad off the tee. Still got about 310 feet. I'm gonna try my Gyropalooza vision at it, see if I can get it to ride right and land by the basket. Womp womp. Guess I should actually try. All right, so we got a few more birdies there, a couple of the hard ones out of the way. So we're gonna go back to hole 1. All right, we finally played through every layout. So now back to the short tee pad, short positions, or whatever's left. So I've already got both short positions on number 1, so I'm gonna actually throw it long. So 272 foot par 3, I'm gonna go at it with zone SS. Got a little bit of a right to left wind. That'll just ride over. All right, that ditch does not have water in it right now, so I'm not gonna be OB, but it's gonna be a long putt. It's always the second putt. That doesn't count. All right, another par. All right, back at hole 2. I think it's 254 feet, par 3. Just gonna try to get my compass up there for a putt. Get down, get down. All right, that'll be a putt at it. Maybe I can knock this one out. All right, I've got about 20 foot left for birdie. All right, back to hole 9, short tee pad, short position. I'm gonna try my vision at it. I think I can get it to ride straight, just drift right, land by the basket. Still gonna be a long putt. All right, I've had this look earlier today, about 60 foot. Maybe I'll get lucky this time. Wow, I did that last time here too. My putter's not working for me. Do I have the distance? I'm in the uphill. Off the band. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yet again, we are back to hole 1, throwing from the short tee to the long pin. Going out of my zone SS. See if we can knock this one out for good. If it'll hold that, just crash out right there. Okay, that's gonna be my closest putt at it yet. Here's what I got left for birdie. Oh, my putt is killing me right now. If I could just make my circle 1 putts, I'd be done by now. All right, back to hole 2, long tee, long pin. I'm gonna throw my boss at it. Gotta get it up there, over the ditch and inbounds. That just rides, keep riding. Oh, that made it. Ah, it went off in the ditch. I should still have a putt at it. All right, I did end up in the ditch. So again, this is not a very long putt, just uphill. There we go. All right, we are back to hole number 9, short position, 369 feet. I want to try my photon at it. I just want it to glide right, stay straight as long as it can, and dump off left at the end. That's about all the distance I have. I'm only getting about 300 feet on this hole. I think it's in my head.
And right about here, my microphone decided to die, much like my chances of completing this challenge successfully. So enjoy watching the next few holes while I try to finish out my day on the course.
All right, I'm back at home now, and as you can see, I did not get all the birdies. I did enjoy doing this challenge, and I'm gonna do more videos just like this at my other local courses and hopefully be some more successful. So if you enjoy stuff like this, please subscribe to the channel. Visit birdiebucketdg.com for all of your disc needs. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the course.